Take care of a big problem with your home, a problem that you did not cause, or we are going to evict you. That is what a local man was told.
But right after he decided to get Marty, the man's story took a tragic turn, leaving his family lost and in limbo. Here's KDKA investigator Marty Griffin.
Oh, you all right? I guess.
In a blur it happened. On a hillside in Carrick, 79-year-old Elmer Gettle tumbles into the mud and sewage. In all likelihood, this fall broke a few of his ribs, but not his will.
All I want is the sewer line fixed and be left alone. That's all. Die in peace.
Die in peace.
That's all.
We all fell on the hillside that day. Elmer Gettle, our guide to the sewage mess that jeopardizes the family home. The health department says tie into the local sewer system or face the possibility of a condemned, boarded-up home.
What's the plan if you get kicked out of your home? What's the plan for you? Where will you go?
In the street.
The problem here is raw sewage flowing from the Gettle home. Turns out this 112-year-old home was never connected into the sewage system, even though the Gettles have been paying sewage bills since the 1970s.
You've been paying more than 40 years of sewage bills.
That's correct, sir.
And you've never been tied to the sewer.
Never been tied in the sewer.
They owe you thousands of dollars.
With no one returning his phone calls, faced with a plumbing cost of nearly $100,000, Elmer Gettle reached out to us.
It takes more people like you, Marty, to get out in this world to help people, because there's so many people out here that need help.
Within a week of conducting this interview, Elmer Gettle was dead, killed in a head-on collision, headed home from his hunting camp Easter Sunday.
I've lost my total soulmate.
His wife, Carolyn, we promised our help, we will deliver it. This time, I brought Allegheny County Sanitary Board Chairman John Weinstein with me.
He's the chairman of Alcosan.
Yeah, we're going to help you. What are they digging here?
Weinstein wants answers.
Is there a sewer line here?
There's no sewer line.
At all?
We also brought plumber Terry Mertz out here, the small business owner of Terry's Plumbing. He's promised to use all of his resources to fix this problem, and it's a big one.
What goes wrong in this world comes back to you threefold. What good deeds you do comes back. So we don't mind helping people.
Can you do that?
I can try.
Okay.
The two men walked the property, came up with a plan and a promise.
There's no one that should get kicked out of their home because of a sewage issue. So that's why I came out here today, Marty, to see what can we do to work together to try to help them.
So this problem will be fixed, and the county is stepping up. First, the family will be refunded for nearly 50 years of sewage treatment they paid for but didn't get.
They got their money back, which is helpful, especially in this time.
Also, stepped up with the costs of doing this job.
And I'm going to help these people figure out a way, whatever we can do, even if we can buy the materials it costs to help them.
Weinstein is also seeing bigger picture here, saying this cannot happen to anyone else.
We're working on things, Marty, to help people in the future, low-income people that need help. We're going to have a customer assistance program, because I don't want anyone in this county to ever lose their home because they can't pay their sewer bill.
Carolyn Gettle, who just lost her husband of 60 years, at least she now knows she will not also lose her home.
That's very important. I have no place else to go. No place else to go. This has been my home for almost 40 years.
Well, Carolyn Gettle feels a certain amount of relief tonight. She will not be evicted from her home. She also has the family dog, Baby, by her side. Baby was riding in the car with her husband, Elmer, when he died. Jumped out after the crash, missing for nearly 2 weeks. Baby was found and returned to the family. My goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a tough story, Marty.
Elmer's one of those guys that, I mean, the moment we met, we were boys. And, you know, he's kind of gruff and old
take
school.
That fall down that hillside.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Broke his ribs.
But on the story itself, how can it go on this long without Alcosan or somebody realizing that we're not connected, but we're paying for it?
Can you imagine 50 years,
50 years.
getting sewage bills when you weren't connected to the system? Well, they just send the bill to the house in their defense. But the truth is, that's thousands of dollars. The truth is, they're only supposed to go back 2 or 3 years legally to pay you. And John Weinstein stepped in and made sure that they're going to get compensated and get this thing taken care of. It's a difficult fight for a lot of people.
Yeah. You have to imagine, too, that this is just one case. There are probably some others out there as well, too.
Oh, there are a number of people in this city that are not connected into the system that are going to have to pay a lot of money to get connected. It's very, very difficult for folks that don't have it. That bill would have been $100,000 to $150,000 for this house.
It looked like it was a long distance
Yes.
to get. That's
And
the
across the
cost
highway.
problem. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
All right, Marty, thank you.
All right, Marty, thanks a lot. Well, hey, if you have a problem and you would like to get Marty, need his help, email getmarty@kdka.com or call 412-575-2244.